So it begins. The new mayor of New York City just announced he's giving the government power to seize your property. This isn't some conspiracy theory, it's actual policy from Democratic Socialist who just won America's largest city. Zohran Mamdani says if you own a building and don't make repairs fast enough, the city will take over your property. They're going to double your fines, triple your penalties, and if you can't pay up, guess what? They're going to assume control. Property owners are already fleeing to other states, and real estate investors are pulling billions of dollars out of New York. But what they're hiding is going to shock you. This isn't just about some landlords. It's about what happens when government decides private property rights are negotiable. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments, do you think the government should have the right to seize your private property, or is this unconstitutional overreach? Let me know your thoughts below, because what happens next changes everything for property owners nationwide. Let's get into it. So my name is Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway, and I'm also a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. And folks, we're a growing channel, and every like, comment, share, and subscription helps us keep bringing you the truth that the corporate media will not touch. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is the moment Zohran Mamdani said it himself, promising to seize properties from so-called negligent landlords. Check this out.
Starting on day one, we will expand the city's special enforcement programs, doubling fines for hazardous violations and tripling them for conditions that are immediately dangerous.
That sounds great on its front, but what did he campaign on? Socialism and taking over and making free things for everybody. And how do you do that? You take buildings over. You take over shopping centers. You take things over. Keep watching.
And when a really bad landlord, like this guy, refuses to fix it, the city's going to step in, make the repairs, and send them the bill. If that doesn't work, the city's taking over the building. We're putting the worst landlords out of business.
Sounds great on the front, folks, but that clip went viral for a reason. It wasn't about enforcing safety codes or fixing broken buildings. It was about consolidating power. Mamdani said the city would foot the repair bill, and if owners didn't repay, the government would simply take their buildings. And think about that. The city becomes both the judge and the owner. And that's not reform. That's socialism with like a nice coat of paint all over it. And Mamdani's defenders argue that this is about helping tenants in unsafe housing, which again sounds great because there are a lot of really bad landlords. But critics are pointing out that it could push small landlords out of business, invite corruption, and crush investment in a housing market already gasping for air. And the Real Estate Board of New York called it government overreach on steroids. And if they're saying that, it's got to be bad. But even moderate Democrats are privately panicking because they know that, what happens when a city government controls real estate. Higher cost, worse maintenance, and fewer homes. And let's be clear, New York's housing problems, they are real. But replacing private ownership with political control is not going to fix them. So what's next? Lawsuits, capital flight, and another chapter in the slow motion collapse of America's biggest blue cities? I want you guys to comment freedom first if you agree, or city